Say, it's time for my favorite dance team, so let's look. A box of matches and a pack of old gold cigarettes. That's all you need, my friend.
He's a smart aleck. He's very quick-witted. But I like that in a man.
He gives me chills.
I'm digging him.
This man just showered with a new kind of soap. New Lifebuoy Mint Refresher. A soap so loaded with mint, so tangy, so frosty, it drives wives wicked. Every bar of new Lifebuoy Mint Refresher contains the essence of 125 mint leaves. Soap has never smelled this good before, and neither have you.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this important message.
You know the word phobic? That term gets thrown around a lot. Phobic means a fear of, so transphobic, homophobic. I don't think anybody is scared of trans or gay people. But xenophobic, fuck them things. I'm scared as hell of those. I've seen the movie Alien. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm back today to see if anybody's doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle. Because we all know in this time of quarantine, idle hands do the devil's work. So here we go. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm here today to see if y'all on Omegle are doing anything against Jesus.
That's kind of fucking glass, isn't it?
Excuse me?
Are you playing piano?
I'm sorry?
Oh wait, I've only just put my sound on. Are you preaching?
Yes, I'm here on Omegle today to see if in this time of quarantine, people are doing anything against Jesus, because we all know that idle hands do the devil's work.
You're not very convincing, though. Not about Jesus, I think that's quite compelling. But, like the cross out of bamboo and stuff, is that like a... You're either trolling, mostly you're a troll, but it's like, I'm just saying, you could try harder with the bamboo cross.
I'm sorry, this is the official cross of the Baplican Church.
I feel like anything with divine providence would probably take, divine amounts of donations to create. So
well, we're a very small operation over here. We only
is there like one of you? Is it about half an hour old? And
well, we've been going on for maybe about about 2 years now. It's basically me and my assistant Ellie, who I'm pretty sure packed my Bible here today. What? Twilight? Isn't that about some kind of demonic vampires? That ain't the new James Bible. Ellie, how many times I gotta tell you?
Well, I dig it. I think it's good. Well done. Good luck.
Definitely against Jesus.
Horny for you,
I'm horny.
What? What's going on here? Y'all doing anything against Jesus? Y'all better not be doing anything against Jesus in this time of quarantine.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in debt. I need to buy this.
You're 30? I don't know what was going on there. Sounded like something against Jesus to me, though. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm just trying to find out if you're doing anything against Jesus. Look, you want a face mask? Look, you can buy these. Official. You can buy these official. Tailor-made, that's against Jesus face masks. You can buy them on my TeeSpring. You doing anything against Jesus? Looks like you might be. Alright, you don't want to talk, huh? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle, because we all know that idle hands do the devil's work. Excuse me? Guess they don't want to talk. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to know in this time of quarantine if you're doing anything against Jesus. What? You're gonna have to speak up a little louder, son.
I know.
Excuse me? Well, just make sure, if you go out, to get yourself an official, tailor-made face mask that says, "That's against Jesus." You see?
Whoa. Yeah.
Available on the TeeSpring site of Chuck Boris on YouTube.
Oh, man.
Make sure you get yourself one today, because if you're gonna wear a face mask, you might as well wear one that's not against Jesus. Go in peace, brother.
Alright.
This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. They keep hanging up, it's definitely against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I just want to know, in this time of quarantine, if you are doing anything against Jesus. Staring at a wall is definitely against Jesus. You are doing stuff against Jesus. Why would you want to do that? I don't understand. I see typing. Not personally. Oh, you're not doing anything personally against him? Well, that's better than doing something directly against him, I suppose. Well, let me do a reading out of the Bible here. Zodiac explained. Well, that's definitely against Jesus. Jesus ain't for no Zodiac. Damn it, Ellie. You keep packing the wrong things. You're supposed to pack my King James. All right, well, I don't got anything else to say because Ellie forgot to pack my Bible, so go with God. And don't do nothing against Jesus. Your Scientology, you yourself for Scientology? Doesn't even make sense. Are you L. Ron Hubbard? Or his reincarnation or something? I'm gonna take a sip. My throat's getting a little raw here. GIST, I don't know what that means. But it sounds like it's something that's probably against Jesus. You're a Scientologist? Well, that's definitely against Jesus. Why would you want to do something against Jesus? Hell yeah. Hell no. That's what I say. Hell yeah for you for being against Jesus. That's it. I ain't talking to nobody who's so directly against Jesus. Get off of my screen, heathen. Just a spinning wheel. What's up with that? I'm gonna do some preaching. I can't preach to nobody, just a spinning wheel. That spinning wheel's against Jesus because that spinning wheel. It's against Jesus. It's stopping me from preaching the word. This here's oh, hang up. They always hang up. Oh no! That's definitely against Jesus. I think that one in the middle's Belle Delphine. She's definitely against Jesus. She's some kind of succubus goblin. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out in this time of quarantine if you're doing anything against Jesus. You look confused, boy.
I'm scared, to be honest.
You're scared? You shouldn't be scared of Jesus.
I guess I should.
Wow, you're a confusing person to talk to. Just promise me you won't do anything against Jesus and we're done here.
Promise.
Okay. Go with God. What? What the hell's going on here? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle. Hanging up. That means he had a guilty conscience. He was definitely doing something against Jesus. What? You looking for juice, pussy? That doesn't even make any sense. That's definitely against Jesus. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out...
I cannot hear you, Jude.
What?
I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
I cannot hear you.
Everybody else can hear me. You're a liar. Lying's against Jesus. Get out of here. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I just want to know if you're doing anything against Jesus. They hang up every time. Guilty conscience. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if y'all...
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, that kind of language definitely against Jesus. Oh, I love beer. Hey there, husband of the year. Does going to the supermarket in today's trying times get you down? Tired of having to wash your hands after every trip to the store? Wish there was something else you could do? Well, now introducing Drinkable Sanitizer. Containing the highest percentage of ethyl alcohol out of any modern sanitation product, now consuming just one glass can turn you into a walking sanitization hero. Wait, isn't ethyl alcohol poisonous? I don't know. You sure that's safe? Do it. I'm the voiceover guy. I know better. Just one 12-ounce cup, once consumed, can completely guard you from all manner of illness. You will literally secrete sanitizer through your pores. And you know what that means. Anything you touch will become sanitized. Wait, 12 ounces? This bottle's only like 4. That's right. You have to buy 4 of them for 1 dose. You mean you conveniently package what could fit into 1 bottle into 4? That's convenience I can trust. Oh man, I don't feel so good. Now with our new drinkable sanitizer, your blood will literally course with germ-killing ethyl alcohol. So if you do somehow come into contact with any bad germs, they'll be instantly eliminated. Oh god, oh, it feels so good. If you collapse after drinking new drinkable sanitizer, that's proof positive it's working. After all, if you're not moving, you can't collect germs. I'm sure that's perfectly normal. Order your crate today. Thanks, I'll do drinkable sanitizer. In other news, Elizabeth Warren made her way into headlines again today with a new controversial statement. At a recent town hall, she was quoted as saying, "Change is just around the river bend, if we can only learn to paint with the colors of the wind." She then proceeded to tomahawk chop her way off the stage, mount an American paint horse, and ride off into the sunset. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to know if y'all are doing anything here on Omegle against Jesus.
No.
No? That's good. Very good. You definitely shouldn't do anything against Jesus, because, I mean, why would you want to do anything against Jesus?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Alright, let me give you a reading out of the Bible. Ellie, unexplained zodiac. Ellie, I told you to pack my King James. Why do you keep packing me the wrong thing? I'm sorry, I can't do any preaching today. Ellie didn't pack my Bible. Well, since you said you're not doing anything against Jesus, go in peace, sister. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to know if y'all are doing anything here on Omegle against Jesus. What? I can't understand a word you're saying. It sounds like the gates of hell opening up every time you speak. I gotta get out of here. You're definitely... I can just tell by your voice you're against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle today.
What up, brother?
I don't think you doing dishes?
I'm making my dinner.
You're making dinner? Well, dinner's definitely not against Jesus. I would have to say Jesus is for making dinner. This... Oh, he hung up. This is the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to know if y'all are doing anything here against Jesus on Omegle today. 1. What does that mean? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I just want to know if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle today. You're not? That's good. That's definitely not against Jesus. Doing things that aren't against Jesus is definitely not against Jesus. Okay? You bet it's okay. Now, if you have to go out, I think wearing masks is probably a little against Jesus, but if you're gonna, that's against Jesus masks. At least if you're gonna wear a mask, at least wear one that ain't against Jesus. You can buy them on Chuck Boris's TeeSpring. So look on YouTube. Chuck Boris on YouTube, and you'll find him. This here's the
Hello?
Reverend Taylor Made. And I just want to know if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle today.
Oh my god, that is... What the hell are you up to, bro?
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
Oh my god, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It was just a little garbled before.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, why are you so... I'm a like, serious here? I thought this was a very fun place. Why do you have a desk?
It's not a desk, it's a podium. I'm
Why
here
do you have a
preaching.
phone?
I'm here preaching
Why do
on
you-
Omegle.
Oh my god, bro. That is cool.
I just want to make sure you ain't doing anything against Jesus.
No. I'm
Very
just
good.
really sad.
Everybody
I'm just
knows.
really sad.
Everybody knows that in this time of quarantine, idle hands do the devil's work.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh my god, this is so cool. What's your name?
My name's Taylor Made.
Taylor May. Taylor Swift is my favorite singer. I really like you, Taylor. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you very much, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like, do you also listen to people rant and cry over here? Or is it just, like, like checking up if somebody's doing a naughty thing?
Mainly it's me shouting at people and stopping people from touching themselves on camera.
No, that should be that's really, really bad.
That's
no one
definitely
should
against
touch
Jesus,
themselves.
right? That's definitely
Yeah.
against Jesus. Why would you
I'm
want
not.
to do anything
Oh my
against
God.
Jesus?
Oh my freaking god, I'm not even Christian, but I won't ever do anything against Jesus.
All right, well, I'll give you a half and half. I'll give you 50-50. It's good you ain't doing anything against Jesus. You should get with Jesus. Now, if you have to go out and wear a face mask, order one of these. Taylor Made. That's
Oh my
against
God.
Jesus face masks.
Alright.
All right.
I would totally try and find them. Oh my god.
All right.
I did not know I would ever find someone like you over here. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say
What?
that.
Don't you swear! Don't you swear, young woman!
No. Oh my god, I'm so impure.
Everybody knows that's definitely against Jesus.
Yes, I'm never gonna do anything that's against Jesus.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, go with God.
Yeah, I would totally go with God. I really want God to call me so I can be with God. I don't want to be here. This
Very
is not
good.
a nice place.
This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle.
My scientific know-how, and I'm also here.
Are you laughing at me, boy?
A little bit, bro.
A little bit? That's definitely against Jesus. Why would you want to do anything against... Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? Doesn't make sense. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything on here against Jesus. Against Jesus. Had a guilty conscience. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle today.
No.
Very good. I'm glad to hear it, sister.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
And you.
why would you want to do anything against Jesus? I mean,
I don't know.
it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very glad to hear it. Well, since you're here, let me do a reading from the Twilight, that ain't the Bible, Ellie. Yeah, I told you to pack my King James. How am I supposed to do any preaching if I don't have my King James? That's it. This is your last warning, Ellie. So you gotta stop being so against Jesus.
That's not against Jesus. Twilight isn't.
I don't know, isn't that about some kind of satanic vampires or something that suck blood? That sounds like it's against Jesus to me.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Well, go with God, sister.
Yeah, I will. I always
Alright.
will.
This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on YouTube. Not YouTube. Omegle. What is this? One of those platforms against Jesus. I can't remember. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus. Hanging up's against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything here on Omegle against Jesus.
Bye.
What? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus here on Omegle today.
No. I'm
Nope.
not.
That's
Nope.
good. Very
All right.
good. It's very good to do things that aren't against Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Preach.
And if you're gonna make sure that if you're gonna wear a face mask, make sure that you wear one that's not against Jesus.
You said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Available at Chuck Boris's TeeSpring.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good
Thank
day.
You too, sir.
This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything here on Omegle against Jesus. What'll it be? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if y'all are doing anything against Jesus. Not answering will be interpreted as being against Jesus. Excuse me? What'd you say? I can't understand a word you're saying, boy. Speak American.
हिंदी आती है भाई.
What?
इंग्लिश नहीं आती है. इंग्लिश नहीं आती है.
No, you speak American to me, boy. American.
Oh, bro, I don't know English, bro.
Well, that's definitely against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if what y'all are doing here today is against Jesus or not.
Yes.
It is against Jesus. Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? It doesn't make any sense.
To hell. Go to hell, baby. Go to hell.
What? Did you tell me to go to hell? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I just want to know if what y'all are doing here today is or is not against Jesus.
I'm not against Jesus. I'm not against Jesus.
Oh, that's very good. I'm glad to hear it.
No. Yeah.
That's good news. So, anyway, I'll just do a quick reading from the... What? This isn't a Bible. This is printer paper. Ellie, why you keep forgetting to pack my Bible? How am I supposed to do any preaching if I don't got my King James here? All right, well, I ain't going to be doing any preaching today without my Bible, so I guess go in peace, sister.
Paper.
I'm sorry?
Eats the paper.
Eat the paper? I'm not going to eat the paper. That's definitely against Jesus.
It's nice though.
I don't think so.
Do you eat bread and wine every Sunday?
No. I ain't that kind of Christian. I'm the kind of Christian that stands here on Omegle and tells everybody that what they're doing is probably against Jesus if they looked hard enough.
I don't like Jesus.
What? Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? It doesn't make no sense.
Does hitting people on the head, like, is it against Jesus?
It depends on why you're hitting him in the head.
Because I want to.
Well, just because you want to isn't a good reason.
Oh.
Now, if they were, like, attacking you, or they were saying something against Jesus, then you could go ahead and just slap them all around.
They bullied me. So
They bullied you? Okay, well then go ahead. That ain't against Jesus.
Hey! I'll kick the shins.
You'll kick what?
Their shins.
The shins. Oh, I thought you said something else, and I was going to say that kind of language is against Jesus.
The pizzas.
The pizzas?
I like peacocks.
You like peacocks?
Yeah.
That ain't against Jesus.
Hey.
That's just one of God's many creatures.
What if you separate it into two words? Peacock. What if you liked peacock?
I would say that that's probably against Jesus. You probably shouldn't be using language like that.
Oh.
All right, today I'm trying something a little different. This is the candy you voted for. You all voted for sour pickle balls. These ones are from the Alamo Candy Company, which is, it says made in San Antonio. It says the great taste of Texas. Now, where I ordered these from, they were nice enough to send me a sample of something else, which I wasn't expecting. This says, Be Good, the Hillard Company, Grain Ola, Coconut Crunchy Bars. Apparently, this is made with spent brewer's grains. Now, I brew, for those of you who don't know, I do brew some of my own beer. Basically, one of the first things you do is you basically make a tea, kind of, with your grains. You put it in a giant cheesecloth sock or a muslin sock, and you soak that in the water, and it makes like a tea. Well, apparently when you're done, normally you would just throw those grains out. Apparently they take them and turn them into granola bars. So I'm going to start off with that just to tell you what it tastes like. And I've got a Newcastle here to rinse down my food today. Not sponsored, by the way. Looks like there's 2 in here. It smells like a granola bar. So this probably isn't going to be so strange. This is probably just going to be like me eating a granola bar. It's good. It just tastes like a granola bar. I don't want you guys to have to hear too much of my eaty smacky noises, so let me just finish this piece and I'll move on. That's actually really good. I definitely would buy those again. Those are, well, I didn't buy those, they sent them to me, but now that I know that they exist, I definitely buy those. I like them. They're good. Cleanse the palate a little bit. All right, now onto the sour pickle balls. It says, deliciously seasoned with a little kick. Salidos con pepino. Saladitos con pepino. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. On the back it says, say no to drugs. Always good advice. Apparently they have other products in that they advertise for that on the back. So, oh, by the way, this one also made in Texas. This one was made, does it say where exactly? It just says Go Texan on it. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the grains came from, but that was good. I'd get that again. All right, so let's try this one. Also from Texas. I got a Texas, for those of you in Texas, I'm trying some of your native foods here. All right. So I got the package open. It smells sweet, sour, and salty. That's what it smells like. Oh boy, this is kind of scary looking. Let me try to get some light over here. As you can see, it's a green lump. I don't know how well that comes across on the camera, but... All right. Oh, it smells like pickles. It smells sweet. It smells salty. And like pickles. It's already staining my fingers a little bit green just from touching it. All right, so let's see how this does. It's hard. It looks like it's got a little bit of a give, almost like a gummy or something. All right, so bottoms up, I guess. I'm only eating one. I ain't eating this whole pack. I'll tell you what it tastes like. It's chewy. It is very sour. However, I was going to say it's not as sour as a Warhead. I take that back. It's more sour. It took a minute. After it spread across all my tongue, I got a little bit of a chill there. Oh my goodness, that's sour. It tastes like a warhead. It tastes like somebody took the sourest part of a warhead and mixed it with pickles. That's exactly what it tastes like. I gotta take a sip of the beer. Oh man. I think I would rather eat the nitro gummy bear again than do this. Oh my goodness. That is sour. My teeth stained green. My tongue is, look at that. My tongue looks like a pickle. Oh. The ingredients in this are cucumbers, water, vinegar, salt, alum, A-L-U-M, calcium chloride, sodium benzoate, and potassium sorbate. Oleoresin, turmeric, yellow number 5, polysorbate 80. So there really isn't too much in this. There's some stuff I can't pronounce, but it has stained my, I don't know if you can see that because it's the further I move away from the camera, the darker it gets. But you can see my fingertip there is a little green. So it's no surprise that my tongue is also green like that. Wow, my tongue is really green. How long is that going to last? But, oh man, that was rough. The thing about sour, unlike spicy, once you eat it, it's gone. There's no more sour taste. The lingering taste in my mouth right now is like pickles. That's the lingering taste I have in my mouth right now. But the sour, that intense sour is all gone already. Overall, if it was between this or the nitro gummy, I would eat the nitro gummy again, honestly, I think. Because I do like spicy. And sure, yes, it was uncomfortable. However, the gummy itself didn't taste bad. Whereas this, like, I like pickles. This tastes gross. It's not just that it's sour. It tastes gross. It, like I said, it tastes like somebody mashed up a bunch of the sourest part of a warhead candy and then coated a piece of pickle and gave that to you. That's what this tastes like. Plus green dye. So when it comes down to it, actually, I'm going to have another piece of this granola. Maybe that's why they gave me the granola bar. You're going to want to get that taste out of your mouth after you're done. So, sour pickle balls is supposed to be one of the most sour candies. I definitely say it's probably one of the most sour things I've ever eaten. Like I said, the sourness is equivalent to that of a warhead, except the warhead, you know, it's like sweet and it usually has like a fruity kind of flavor. So you can look past the sour. And it's just the coating. Once you get down to the candy, it's still sour, but it's not that bad. It's that outside coating that makes it super sour. This, it's all in there. So the whole thing is intensely sour. But that's supposed to be one of the most sour candies in the world, so I've eaten the hottest gummy in the world, and now one of the sourest candies in the world. After this airs sometime, I will put up another poll to see what the next food challenge is going to be. I'd say it's about it for today. Extremely sour, not particularly pleasant tasting. It'd be a good prank gift to give to somebody and be like, oh yeah, they're fantastic. You got to try it. And then have them eat it and then realize it's freaking gross. But anyway, that was the sour pickleball challenge. Cheers. Have a nice day. Joe Biden released a statement today. At an event in front of his constituents, he said, "Now, listen here, Jack. Here's the deal. When where am I? And, when you, trembling under the pressure. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are or are not against Jesus.
What's good, bro? I'm for Jesus, bro.
Oh, very good. I'm glad to hear that. Being for Jesus is not against Jesus. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm all for Jesus. I love Jesus.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's some good news. I've been running into so many people on here today that are so against Jesus. They're touching themselves and they're trying to show me porn. And it just
Amen.
gets me
Amen,
so
bro.
angry
Amen.
that they'd be so against Jesus. This is the Reverend Taylor Made. And if you're going to wear a face mask, wear one that's not against Jesus. This is one of my own.
Okay, man, I can.
Make sure that if you're going to wear a face mask, wear one that's not against Jesus. Do you speak American? No.
Man, Indian man. US Indian. English, little bit English I know.
I don't know what you're saying, boy.
I know English, tell me, man.
You're against Jesus. That's what's English. Taylor Made's getting a little angry here. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are or are not against Jesus. I see you'd rather communicate through typing, huh? All right, all I want to know is, are you doing anything on here against Jesus? No? Very good. I'm glad to hear it. There's a lot of anti-Jesus stuff going on here today. You're Hindu? That's definitely against Jesus. Get out of here, heathen. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made.
Fuck you, you motherfucker.
What? That's definitely
Piece of
against
shit.
Jesus.
Fuck you, bitch.
That kind of language is definitely
You fucking
against
white
Jesus.
piece of shit. You white piece of shit.
Why
Fuck
would you want to do something against Jesus? Jesus made us all. Doesn't matter the color of your skin.
When was the last time you did laundry?
Last time I did laundry? Today. That guy was rude. Very rude. Hanging up is definitely against Jesus. Hey! This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus. They hang up every time. They know that they're against Jesus. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I just want to know if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
Both.
I'm sorry? A bit of both? Oh no. Why would you want to do anything? Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? It don't make no sense. No, don't be sorry to me. Be sorry to Jesus. You're right. I know I'm right. I'm speaking with the authority of Jesus over here. How do I apologize? You could go and buy one of Taylor Made's face masks and say, that's against Jesus. See, isn't that beautiful? You can purchase those on Chuck Boris's TeeSpring channel. TeeSpring store. I don't know the terminology of all of this hedonistic internet crap. Shears. Well, for my hair, it is getting a little bit messy in this quarantine. Thanks, you needed a laugh? Well, I'm not here to make you laugh, boy. I'm here to make you love Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus. All right, I'll interpret that as being for Jesus. You like my hair? You like my hair?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
It is getting a little messy here in quarantine. I haven't
No,
been
where
able
are
to
you? Where are you right now?
Me? I'm in the United States.
Oh wow, that's great. Donald Trump, the best.
I'd have to agree with that. I think he's more for Jesus than Joe Biden.
Actually, you're right.
I think so.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Taylor Made, Reverend Taylor Made.
Why are you doing this weird things here?
I'm here to preach on Omegle and to get people to stop doing things against Jesus.
Jesus is motherfucker.
What? That's definitely against Jesus. Why would you say that, boy? Why would you?
I was just kidding. Don't take me seriously.
Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? It don't make no sense.
I'm just kidding. Wanna have some
That the
chips?
kind of thing. That ain't the kind of thing to joke around about, boy. I'm done with you. Stop being so against Jesus. That's keeping me from doing the work of Jesus, I tell you. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if the things you're doing here today are for or against Jesus. I'm sorry? Speak American, boy. Definitely against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made, and I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus. Why are you laughing? There ain't nothing funny about Jesus. You love it. You better, when you say you love it, you better mean Jesus. I can hear myself echoing back through your speakers. Good, very good. I'm glad to hear it. I've been coming across all kinds of stuff that's against Jesus today. All kind of hedonism and everything else. Hail Mary, God? Do you mean Hail Mary, Mother of God? Because Mary isn't God. Hail Jesus, there you go. That's definitely not against Jesus. What's going on with your speaker? All I hear is a bunch of popping and growling. See ya? Alright, just don't do anything against Jesus, alright? This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus. Whoa, what's that horrible noise? That definitely sounds like it's against Jesus. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. Now I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
Halt die Fresse, wirklich. Das juckt mich im Scheißdreck. Was erzählst du mir denn da?
What are you laughing about?
You are Christian.
Yes, I'm the Reverend Taylor Made. And I'm just trying to figure out if people are doing anything here today that's against Jesus.
Yeah, I am against Jesus.
What? Why would you want to do anything against Jesus? It don't make no sense.
because scientifically God isn't existing.
What? I can't understand what you're saying, boy.
When
Science
science proof against Jesus.
I don't think that that's true.
That's true. You have to read some books, and then you know that's true. And these books are not the Bible.
I've read some books, but I don't think any one of them says that Jesus and science don't mix. I don't believe anybody's ever said that.
But how's the human? Is mankind? How does the mankind or humans exist?
God put them here.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You get
yes.
Science,
why are you saying stuff that's so against? I'm getting so mad that you're so against Jesus. Why would you say things like that?
Because
we both aren't baptized.
Yeah.
What?
We are against the church, against Jesus, against everything with God.
Why would you want to? Why would you want to do that? That doesn't even make any sense.
It
Because we
makes
don't
sense.
believe in it.
I don't believe it. No.
So what do you say to people that don't believe in God?
I tell them that they're against Jesus.
Yeah, and that's absolutely right. What's wrong with it?
Because you're against Jesus. Now, if I don't know if you know this, but if you're not for Jesus, you're against Jesus.
Yeah, and that's nice. I love it to be against Jesus.
You don't make no sense, boy.
But why should we believe in Jesus when we aren't baptized?
Because Jesus believes in you.
No.
Yes.
Allah believes in me.
What?
Allah.
Who?
Doesn't.
Allah.
I don't know what you're saying, boy. Allah's definitely against Jesus.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
No! I'm a fan of stand-up comedy. So I watch a lot of people's routines. And I was watching a stand-up routine by David Cross, who's not only a comedian, but he's also an actor. Maybe you've seen him. He was in Arrested Development and a few movies and stuff like that. But he was talking about one time he went to an adult bookstore with his friends, and he came across this DVD there called My Ass is Haunted. Now, he made his own set of jokes about it, but I was just curious. Was that something he manufactured just to make a joke, or is that a real movie? So out of morbid curiosity, I decided to look it up, and indeed, it is a real movie. For those of you with cell phones, you could go ahead and look up look it up in the Google Images section, and you'll see it is indeed a real movie. But I noticed when I looked up the image of it on Google Images, it's a scan of the cover of the DVD, and it says 2-disc special edition. 2 DVDs? Is that really such an epic concept it needed to be told across 2 DVDs? The Lord of the Rings movies are 3 hours apiece, but they all fit on 1 DVD each. You know, it's just we just really want to explore the depth with which her ass is haunted. But, you know, 1 DVD seems like it's overkill for that concept anyway. You know, but somebody might argue, well, the second DVD is the making of My Ass is Haunted. Yeah, like what kind of golden nuggets of information is that going to give us? Some sleazeball porn director telling the porn star, now your motivation for this scene is your ass is haunted. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. And I was trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
Okay.
So what's your answer?
For what?
I said, are the things you're doing for or against Jesus?
No, that's not true.
What do you mean that's not true? Your
That's
answer
karma.
doesn't even make any sense.
That's karma.
What?
If you are doing something.
Huh?
Karma.
Karma?
You know about karma?
Yeah.
Karma. Your positives and negatives, which you provide to others in your life by
See,
doing
that's not what I'm asking, though.
or badness.
I'm asking if the things that you are doing are for or against Jesus.
For.
All right, that's what I want to hear.
Because you must listen it too.
I'm sorry?
You want.
Oops. This here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this thing right now. Fuck Jesus.
What?
Fuck God.
Hey, why would you say that, boy? Why would you want to do anything against Jesus?
Because he ain't done shit for me when I was calling out to Jesus.
Wait, no, you listen to me.
Listen.
If you don't do things that are for Jesus, you'll be doing things that are against Jesus.
I've done things for Jesus, and you know what he did?
Why would you want to do that?
He shit on my chest.
I don't think that's true. I think you're a liar, and lying's definitely
I was down on my
you.
knees.
What?
Pleading for God, pleading for Jesus' help. Please help me. My dad was beating me when I was a kid, and guess what? Next day, my dad came in and still beat my ass. So there ain't no God.
I don't think I don't think that story is true. I think you're a fibber.
Oh, it was definitely true.
And fibbing is definitely against Jesus. You're a liar.
I wouldn't lie. Hey, I wouldn't lie about my dad beating me, dude.
You're a liar. You're a fibber.
Would not
and
lie
a storyteller.
about that shit.
You're all three: lying, fibbing, storytelling.
Kind of like your books.
What I got a book
fairy
right
tales.
here. This ain't the Bible.
Tales.
This is Unexplained Zodiac. That is definitely against
Some
Jesus.
fucking
Ellie,
fairy tales.
why are you packing the wrong books for me?
Fairy tales, man.
You're a fairy tale.
I know. It's all simulation, dude.
Your face is a fairy tale.
It is what it is, bro. Where'd you get that suit at, JCPenney?
I don't understand why you'd want to do anything against Jesus. It just does.
He was a child molester.
No, I think you're thinking of Muhammad was a child molester.
No,
he married an 8-year-old girl.
Jesus was born by the Virgin Mary, who was not a virgin.
Hey, I don't want you. Would you like hearing anybody talk bad about your mother? Then why would you talk bad about the mother of God?
I mean, I would just brush it off my shoulders because they don't know my mom.
Well, you're a hypocrite. You're definitely a hypocrite.
How? It's
you just talked about
text.
somebody else. You said that if somebody was talking about your mother, you'd brush it off. But yet you go around talking about other people's mothers. You are a hypocrite.
I would brush it off. See, I would have other people dancing like a little monkey.
You are a hypocrite. And a liar, and a fibber, and a storyteller.
You sound like my dad.
You're all of these things.
You sound like my dad.
Well, I think that we can determine one thing from our conversation here. You're definitely against Jesus.
That is right. You're already live on Chatterbait anyways. Is that okay with you?
Oh no! Chatterbait, that's definitely against Jesus. Why would you do it? Don't you do nothing against Jesus now.
Oh, I'll be masturbating, baby.
What? This here's the Reverend Taylor. Oh, there was Santa Claus. He ain't against Jesus. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Maid. This here's the Reverend Taylor Maid. I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
Period. Okay. What's up?
What? Why won't you answer my question?
What was the question?
I'm trying to figure out, and I'm asking you if the things you're doing here today are for or against Jesus.
Oh, being on here, well...
See? Oh, I got you. You know you're doing things against Jesus. It ain't a clear-cut question, is it?
But what are you doing here?
I'm trying to figure out whether people are doing things that are for or against Jesus.
But you being here is against Jesus. So why are you trying to figure out?
No, it's not, because I'm trying to promote Jesus. I'm trying to get people to realize they got to stop doing things against Jesus.
You're trying to promote Jesus by a bad way.
What?
That's already a sin.
I'm sorry?
You're trying to promote Jesus by doing bad things.
No, I'm not. I ain't doing anything bad.
Why are you on here?
I'm trying to get people to love Jesus.
You know what Omega is used for, right?
Apparently it's made for a bunch of hedonistic heathens.
Preach.
Hey, well, you know what Jesus did? Jesus went and he preached to the lowest of the low. So I'm doing the same.
Good point. What's your name?
I'm Reverend Taylor Made.
Are you a pastor? What?
I just said I'm Reverend Taylor Made.
What does that mean?
It means I'm a reverend.
Oh, like those brothers. Like,
no, that's different.
Oh, are you a Christian or?
Yes, basically, a reverend is basically another word for pastor. Pastor can be basically reverend. Well, they're kind of interchangeable terms, pastor or reverend, but I go by reverend.
Okay. All right. Well, can you pray for me?
Yes, I will pray for you. 1 second, let me get my Bible right. Unexplained Zodiac? That ain't my Bible, Ellie! I told you to pack my King James! How am I supposed to do any preaching and praying if I don't got my King James here? I tell you, she's getting fired. She keeps packing me the wrong books. Packing me these Zodiac things. That's definitely against Jesus.
Okay, what's up? Read me my Zodiac.
No, that's against Jesus. I just told you that. Your problem is you don't listen.
So
you're getting Taylor angry now.
What if I have like a crystal? Is that against Jesus?
It depends. Just having one isn't against Jesus.
What does Zodiac have to do with Jesus?
Well, Jesus told us not to look to the stars for answers.
What?
He did. That's true. You can look that up. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out if the things that you're doing are for or against Jesus.
I'm not religious, so...
That's definitely against Jesus. Why would you want to do something that's not for Jesus?
I never grew up religious. I'm sorry.
Well, you should start. Never too late to start.
I wasn't doing anything, though, so...
Okay, so the things that you're doing weren't against Jesus?
No, I'm braiding hair.
Oh, okay, well that's not against Jesus.
See? Braiding.
Oh, wow, that's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, just make sure that you continue doing things that aren't against Jesus. You seem like a very nice young lady.
Are you really a reverend?
Oh, yeah, I'm Reverend Taylor Made.
Where?
Here.
Where? On Omegle?
Yeah, I go on Omegle, and I preach to the lowest of the low that hang out here on Omegle and try to get them to realize the things they're doing are probably against Jesus and they should stop.
You're Christian?
Yes.
Well, I don't really know anything because I don't grow up religious, so yeah.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Thank you.
All right, well, you seem like a nice young lady. Go with God, sister. Hey, this here's the Reverend Taylor Made. I'm just trying to figure out the things that you're doing here are for or against Jesus.
Let's do it.
All right. So are the things you're doing here for or against Jesus? That's the first question.
Of course, for.
For? That's very good. I'm glad to hear that because I've been coming across so many people on here today that are so against Jesus, people with their willies out and doing all manner of things that are definitely against Jesus.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly, right? Seems pretty obvious because if you're doing things that are against Jesus,
then Jesus will be against you. Come on, man.
Yeah, and if you're doing things that are against Jesus, you're not doing things for Jesus. And
no, it's like a. Oh,
why
there
would
you
you
go.
want to do that?
Reverend, take it easy, Reverend. You're putting too much stress on yourself, right?
I think so. My
All
hair's
right,
getting a
man.
little crazy from this quarantine. I need a trim.
Haircuts have been open for a while, Reverend.
Hey, well, if you're gonna go out and wear a mask, make sure you wear one of Taylor Made's "That's Against Jesus" masks. Then people will know that you're wearing a mask that's not against Jesus.
Interesting. All right, thank you for the plug, Reverend.
Oh, you're welcome.
Why are you such a business guru, Reverend? Doesn't sound very Jesus-esque to me.
Business? What do you mean?
I see this. You're plugging whatever. What are you tied to those masks financially?
No, me personally not. It's actually made and run by my cousin Chuck Boris.
Oh my goodness! So this is nepotism.
Maybe a little bit, but Hey, he's my cousin. He wants to make me a mask and sell it. That's up to him.
Well then, Reverend, well then.
And plus, he gives a hefty donation to my church so I can continue to come on here and preach.
I can point you to several Bible verses regarding greed and the desire to accumulate wealth.
Hey, I'm not greedy.
I'm heavily unimpressed.
I'm not greedy because I need a little support to keep the doors open.
Make sure people are following Jesus, and then you're plugging your cousin's business. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not an unethical business. It's rather a good business, but still.
Well, it's not greedy.
You're here to advertise. You're here to advertise for money, not for Jesus. And I'm heavily upset. And on that note, I must go.
Listen, I need electricity to keep the guy hung up already, but I need the electricity to keep doing this, to keep the computer running and keep the lights on. So if my cousin wants to collect a little bit of money from me, what's the big deal? That ain't against Jesus. Alright, so I guess that's probably it today. I'd have to say overall, it seems like most of the people here today were not ready to accept Jesus. They were very against Jesus, and some of them were very vocal about it. But anyway, go with God. And make sure that in everything that you do, you make sure not to do things that are against Jesus. Because if you do things that are against Jesus, you won't be doing things that are for Jesus. It makes sense. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah. Just ran into a wild man, pointing fingers at the silver-haired girl. Alex Jones throws out an accusation, says you're declared black necromancer. You know he shouts with his eyes ablaze. So is that irrefutable? And we all want something irrefutable. Man, I hope it's indisputable. So we'll eat his neighbor's ass in the morning.
I'll eat your ass. I will. I will eat my neighbors.
Cut up, Maria. With you, I take my chances and pass me a bottle, Alex Jones. Believe in me. Help me believe in anything. 'Cause I wanna be someone who believes. Yeah. Alex Jones and me tell each other all rights are for sale. And we stare at the transgender women. Soros is coming for you. No, he's coming for me. Pointing out the FEMA sites. Storming in the Bohemian Grove. When everybody hunts you. You can feel so lonely. And I don't like him putting chemicals in the water. Chemicals that turn all the frogs freaking gay. The fact that they cover it up is very meaningful. Yeah, well, you know they all see nice on the dollar. It's so symbolic, they downplay elections are fiascos. The whole damn thing is an elaborate display. Alex Jones and me look into the future. Let me stare at the transgender women who gets looking at you. I don't think so. Hillary's looking at me, looking at the FEMA sites. I bought myself a great cigar. When everybody hurts you, or you can feel so lonely.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins, having political succubus with goblins. The frogs, the male frogs, think they're females now.
Don't wanna be in Zion.
I am Jewish.
Yeah, and everybody is a Democrat. The succubus goblins are big, big stars. Yeah, but they won't ever tell you that. Believe in me, 'cause I don't believe in any wing. And I wanna be someone to believe, yeah. Alex
I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die.